Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fanti on behalf of plaintiffs.
Your name?
Here, Fleming.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Ms. Fleming has a balance of $4,298.39. She indicates that she mailed the rental assistance form to the court on Wednesday.
She mailed it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't really hear you, but I thought you said mail it in, so I mailed it in.
Well, it needs to
Proof
be
that
at the court by
I filled out an SIR with my tracking number and everything. I mean, an SER.
I don't have it.
Well, I sent it in.
Your Honor, I'll leave it up to the court what the court wants to do. I don't think her balance is $4,298.39. She's been on rapid rehousing with SOS paying their portion. She's never made a payment to my client. And I reached out, and from what she has said, so I reached out to SOS to see if they were going to be able to help her with the balance. What she indicated to me was,
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with
Ma'am. Let him finish, and I will do
He's
it.
rude. I don't like.
You want to know what? You don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to pass the matter. You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Keep back talking. You better take that out of here. Oh, don't give me that look. Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom. Court will pass that matter. Court does call the case of YPF 16 LLC versus Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I'll wait for it.
That just messes up my whole day. Everybody else is going to have a hard time with me now. You know, I was in a good mood, and then it's just going to take one person. It just takes one person that just messed up my whole attitude. Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I filed an administrative closing on this case. I was able to verify with her bankruptcy attorney that there is a bankruptcy in both their names. Okay. And so I gave to...
and I will sign the order for administrative closing.
Great.
Got it. And YPF 16 versus Christina Morgan. That matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion. And so we only have her?
Yes.
Do I want you to go get? Not really, but I don't want to hold up Mr. Pantera. Tell her she can come back in now. You know, people, if she don't act right, it's going to be get bad. No, hey, I'm just telling you. I'm just giving fair warning.
Would you like a coffee, sir? So we can go get it right now.
No, I'm good. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm good.
We respect you, sir.
Your Honor, if you want to pass.
I'll pass it. And then... No. You know what? You keep talking. I'm going to do something to you, too. Court calls the case. So Augusta Woods versus the Geraldine Ballard.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Santa Croce on behalf of Shelby Mink. Oh.
Okay, got it. Is she in the premises?
So
YPF 16 LLC versus Kiera Fleming. Parties have returned. Mr. Antero, you were in the middle of your statement.
Yes, her current balance is $4,123.39. Court costs of $175 for $42.98.39. She's been in rapid rehousing where SOS has been paying her portion and she's supposed to pay the rest. She has never made a payment. I reached out to SOS. They tried to reach out to her, and it's my understanding that the rapid rehousing ends at the end of July. So in August, she's going to be responsible for the whole thing herself. She hasn't filed a rental assistance form. I don't think there's a tribal issue of fact. We would ask the court for a judgment.
All right, ma'am, what did you wish to say?
Anyway, like I was saying, SOS was paying my rent for 3 months without me having to pay anything. Like I told Miss Terry through SOS that I ended up losing my job, and I wasn't able to pay nothing at the moment, and I'm just now getting a job, and I wasn't able to pay nothing until today. But yeah, and I sent in my SER through the mail. I didn't know I had to come and actually bring it here. I don't have a car, so anytime I go anywhere, I have to get on a bus with my children. So I don't know if they bring the mail to y'all, but I definitely sent the SER to this courtroom with the judge with your name on it, Cedric Simpson.
Did
But SOS doesn't stop. She said that I already filled the paperwork out yesterday when she came. They pay August, but after August, I won't be getting no more help from SOS. But I reached out to Hawk. They're able to help, and I did do an SCR with my caseworker, and I have an appointment with my caseworker on Monday for help so I can get help with my rent. And I'm able to pay altogether $900 today, but that's all I can afford.
well, if we get to August 1st, then August rent is going to kick in, which means you're not going to be.
No, August rent is paid by her, by SOS.
I'm going to let you finish because I'm not going to be interrupted again.
I'm sorry.
So what else did you want to say?
That's all I had to say. That's what I said. It was already paid. August month is already paid. That's why she came over yesterday and I filled out the paperwork. So August month to be paid. After August, September, I won't be getting no help after August, is what I'm telling you.
If SOS pays in August what they paid in July, it would be $650 on a $1,300 apartment, which would mean she'd be responsible for the other $650.
That's not true.
But even without, let's assume that for the sake of argument that SOS is going to pay the whole thing. She still has a $4,200 balance, and I don't think there's any way that's going to be paid. And she hasn't filed the form, even though the previous person heard you just fine last week when you said we get it here within 5 days. It wasn't here within 5 days. We'd asked for a judgment today.
I did turn it in within 5 days. You said turn it in Wednesday, which I did turn it in Wednesday. And who is he to say that I won't have all of it paid? Like, you don't know that. I didn't know I can get as much help as I did until I reached out to all these companies. And I was unemployed for a while, which I just got a job. I just started working 3 weeks ago. So this is my first check. You have to wait 2 weeks in a hole to even get your first check.
Your Honor, I'm willing to extend the judgment, normally be the 28th. If we were to extend the judgment to August 4th.
There's no tribal issue for this court in regard to this case. I'll grant a judgment for possession with the redemption amount of the $4,298.39 with a writ to issue August 4th, 2025. Thank you.
Can you tell me exactly what does that mean?
I just issued a judgment, the 429839 will need to be paid on or before August 4th of 2025. I've done it that way because if I grant an adjournment in this case, quite frankly, whatever the dispute is with the August rent would be added on to this figure, which I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah.
So it's a benefit that if you can find the funds to get this paid, you only have to pay this amount. Does not include anything for August.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
So you have to the 4th to get it paid.
yeah, but last thing I gotta say is that when I talked to my SOS worker, Miss Terry, our agreement was for her to pay the full amount because she know I'm not gonna be able to pay the full amount. The money that I have now is going to be towards to the money I already owe. So August is already gonna be paid. Like the full amount is gonna be paid, so I won't have to worry about August.
Maybe you're not hearing me.
I'm
I
hearing what you said.
The judgment. I'm not dealing with August.
I know that. I'm just letting you know for sure that's gonna be paid. That's all. But thank you. Have a nice one. Jesus. People are rude. It won't stop.
Nope, doesn't work.
You have ITYPF16 LLC versus Keir Fleming, a housing dispute that started with unpaid rent but quickly escalated into a tense emotional showdown. Let's unpack exactly what unfolded inside Judge Cedric Simpson's courtroom. Keir Fleming appeared in court over an alleged past due rent balance of $4,298.39. The landlord, represented by YPF16 LLC, argued that even though Keir was enrolled in an SOS rapid rehousing program meant to help with rent support, no payments were ever made to them. From their perspective, months of missed rent plus delays meant one conclusion: time had officially run out. Keir told a different story. She explained she mailed the assistant's paperwork, recently started new employment after losing her previous job, and even offered to pay $900 on the spot just to show good faith. Then came the turning point, the clash between personal hardship and courtroom procedure. Judge Simpson wasn't only focused on unpaid rent. What set him off was the interruptions. When Keir talked over the plaintiff and the court, the judge's patience evaporated. In a courtroom, respect isn't optional, it's the rule. Even emotional stress doesn't justify speaking out of turn. That moment led to Judge Simpson ordering her out to cool down. After a short recess, they returned, calmer, and the discussion shifted back to the facts. Judge Simpson acknowledged the SOS assistance process but ultimately granted a judgment for possession, meaning the landlord has legal grounds to reclaim the property unless Keir pays the full $4,298.39 by August 4, 2025. And no, this doesn't equal immediate eviction. It's basically a final window to catch up, which is actually common in housing court where judges try to balance protecting landlords while still being fair to tenants. Judge Simpson even made sure to exclude August rent from the judgment, giving Keir one last fair chance. Emotionally, it's easy to feel for Keir. Losing a job, scrambling for assistance, and trying to care for family can overwhelm anyone. But inside court, composure is everything. Once emotions spill over, credibility can crumble fast, especially with a judge committed to maintaining order. So what do you think? Did the judge react too strongly? Or was he just enforcing courtroom rules? Could Keir have handled the pressure differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this case proves something every tenant and defendant needs to know. The legal system isn't just about paperwork, it's about presentation, patience, and respect. You might be right on the facts, but if you lose your cool, you might lose your case.